Mike just mentioned a leadership council that was started by the players, and you guys taking more accountability. Was there something about last year that caused you guys as players to come together and say, we need to take this more into our hands and we need to do more?
I would say that maybe it stemmed from last year, but I think just how we didn't like how last year ended, so we wanted to improve on some of the things that didn't go the way we wanted to last year.
With the new coaches that are here now this season, what differences or what changes that they've made are making an impact for you guys as players?
I mean, our whole new defensive coaching staff. I love them, great guys. I love the energy they bring. I'm a big fan of what I get to do on the field now. So, I mean, everything's coming together.
Aaron?
Taylor, is Coach Harbaugh different after a win compared to a loss?
I mean, I think a lot of people would be different after a win or a loss. But I mean, it's still the same mentality. I mean, one game at a time, go out there, get the dub. Nobody wants to lose.
Reiner, your
Along
thoughts?
those lines, what was his message to the team after the win against Nebraska?
Keep it going. We have big goals. We're nowhere close to where we think we can be as a team. So, I mean, it was a great win, but at the same time, let's go out there and win again.
Zach?
Jim said earlier that he likes that this team doesn't need to be talked into, I guess, the hard work and the grind of football. What's your perspective on that? Why do you think this year's team is?
No, that's actually a great point. This team wants it. This team doesn't need to be talked into wanting to play ball or want to do the little things to get us to win. We all want to succeed. So, yeah.
How helpful is it, I guess, just knowing how hard football is and how long the season is?
That what?
That you want to work hard and everything.
Oh, I mean, it's great. The season's really long, so your body's gonna hurt. You're gonna get banged up. So it's just really keeping that mentality of going out there every single day. Putting in the work and continuing to improve.
Andrew? Zach?
Besides, points per game, like what has made this defense good? Is there anything like more nitty-gritty that?
For sure. I mean, this defense really sticks together. We don't flinch when mistakes are made. Or when adversity hits. We face it with the same mentality as if it didn't hit. We're just going out there. If offense scores 3 points, our mentality is that's all we need. So that's the difference.
Back to the left corner, Tom.
We've heard, you just said you guys don't flinch. Jim said that after the game, that he knew you guys wouldn't flinch. I don't know how else to phrase this. I don't mean it disrespectfully. It seems like in the past, though, there were times where the team flinched. And maybe in a game like Nebraska, you guys wouldn't come out on top.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that different, and how is it different now?
I think the stars have aligned. We have great coaching staff. Players with a new mentality, and so we're just really coming together as a team, as a unit. We have the same goals, and we're not going to stop regardless of what happens. So, we're coming together. It's a different culture around here.
Ryan.
Do you have any teammates where something sticks out about them, where you're like, wow, I can definitely see this guy being the future coach, and what is it that sticks out about them that makes you
I haven't thought about that, like future coach. I mean, we have a lot of guys in this building that I could go from top to bottom. A lot of guys that different impacts they have, but there's a lot of guys who have an impact on me and our team, ranging from special teams, defense, offense. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them.
Time for a couple more for Taylor if anyone has additional questions. Angelique?
Taylor, are you still going by the Reapers, and do you think the group has lived up to that?
I'm definitely still our group. We go by the Reapers for sure, and living up to it. I think we like what we've done, but we still feel like there's a lot we can do to improve. So, I mean, that's us. We are the Reapers, but still a lot to improve on. Still not where we want to be.
Is there one particular area you think is really you need to focus, especially during a bye?
I mean, when it comes to a bye week, get your body right, the technical things. So we'll probably go back to like kind of like what we did in camp, more of the basics.
Do you think opponents fear the Reapers?
That's a good question. I guess we'll see.
Brandon?
You said that you feel like the stars have aligned a little bit. Is that something that's talked about, or you just kind of a vibe in the building? I mean, is that? I just think that's a pretty powerful phrase. Have you actually said that aloud before? Or has anybody kind of brought something like that up?
I would say that that is powerful, and I think it's just a feeling you get. You know, it's something you get during the off season when you're training with the guys beside you, and it's like, oh, this guy wants to go. Okay, that guy wants to go. And it's an everyday thing. It's not just one day you wake up and you're like, oh, I like it around here. It's like, okay, we didn't like how it went last year, so we're going to go out here and grind every single day. We're going to come out here and bring it every single day. And then when it comes to game time, you've built up that confidence that you've needed. And then it's like, oh, this is what's up. This is what we wanted. This is how I wanted to feel going into a football game. And that's how I feel.
Any final question? Aaron?
Taylor, how much is the scheme change and just the alignments you guys are kind of getting into? How much is that factoring into the changes this year?
I think it's helped factor in, new defensive schemes, playing different positions, being able to switch up coverages. I think that plays a big role in what we've done.